and welcome back to the Yoga in Black podcast. If you're watching this in the video form, you can see that the setup is a little different today because today's a special episode. We're celebrating our 3-year anniversary. I know, wild. 3 years doesn't seem like a lot of time, but so much has happened in that time where a lot of change has taken place with the platform itself, with this show itself, and I'm excited to see where the next 3 years will take us. But I wanted to spend this time a little bit more one-on-one with you all and actually give you an opportunity to practice the thing that we all love so much, that we talk about so much here, is yoga. And with it being a special episode, I wanted it to be focused a little bit more on the internal conversation that we have with ourselves. I have a lot of conversations with other people, but we haven't had a chance to really just practice the chat that we have inside. And that's what I feel meditation can be, is a really in-depth conversation with the self. So I would love it if you all would be able to participate in this practice with me today, where we'll go through a bit of a guided meditation. We'll start with a little bit of movement just to get settled in. If you're in a space that needs some adjusting, or if you need to take yourself into a more comfortable space, you're absolutely welcome to. If you have chosen to be seated for your meditation, you can decide if you'd like to sit on a cushion like I am, away from the wall, or sit on the cushion with your back to the wall. If you prefer a chair, you can sit on a chair. If you're using a chair, make sure that your seat is firmly rooted and your feet firmly planted to the floor while your spine has support. If you have chosen to lie down, if you would like anything underneath you to support you, whether it's at your lower back, behind the neck, under the arms, or even elevating the legs to lengthen out your lower back, those are options as well. If you would like a blanket to cover you, grab a blanket. Whatever you want to make yourself comfortable, grab it so that we can get started.
And I just realized I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Taryn McDowell. I am the creator of Yoga in Black, obviously the host of the show, and I'm just really excited to have y'all here. So thank you so much, and I hope you enjoy this meditation.
All right, are you in the space? Do you have all your things? Do you feel a little bit more settled in and comfortable? Don't get too comfortable just yet. We're gonna take some steps to really get there. Like I mentioned, we'll do a little bit of movement before we get into the meditation. But I wanted to start off by explaining this. If you feel like your mind is talking too much, talking too loud, that is okay. Those are the things that you should be noticing. Meditation isn't about the silencing of the mind. It's about really listening to what your body, your mind, your heart, and spirit are telling you. So if there's a lot of chatter going on, it just means that maybe there's a lot of conversations to be had. But allow yourself to focus on your breath through those moments where things are a little loud or things are a little intense, so that way you can start to funnel some of those conversations into one topic, or categorizing them as you see fit. If you notice that you are feeling really tired and you end up falling asleep, all right, you needed the rest. Let that meditation guide you into a place where you feel comfortable, safe, and relaxed, so that you can get the rest that you deserve. And don't feel bad about it at all. I fall asleep in my meditations a lot. If you find that you are restless or unsettled, let that be a sign that something might need to shift in your space, whether it's your body, whether it's someone else's energy, whether it's the things around you and they're causing distractions. Remove some of those things and readjust. And it's okay. You do not have to sit here or lie here this entire time in your stillness or silence at all. If you feel like walking around and pacing, you could practice a moving meditation. That is an option. Allow yourself the freedom to explore the meditative practice that works for you. If you have beads by or nearby, or something that you can count, or have a affirmation that you enjoy saying to yourself. You can say it as many times as you do with counting the beads, or anything that you do have around that can serve that same purpose. But the sky's the limit. Do what feels best for you. I will be guiding you through the movement portion, and if you would like to participate in the body scan, you're welcome to participate in the body scan. If you feel that you need to have a little bit more movement, move however your body moves you to. Thank you so much for your attention here. Let's get started. So allow yourself a moment to just shake out the hands. And it can be as loosey-goosey as you like. You can take it all the way up, take them out to the sides, shake it down a little bit, get the shoulders involved, roll the neck around, twist a little bit, just shaking some of that out. If you want to even uncross your legs, if you've got them crossed, shake out the legs. Get some energy removed from the body. And if you prefer doing this standing up, you can do it standing up as well, but my camera's not set up for that, so we'll stay seated today. But once you feel that you've gotten all of that jittery energy out, start to slow some of those movements down, turning it into a rolling of the shoulders or a rolling of the head. Slow circles in a full 360, or you can keep it to a 180. Letting right ear and left ear roll towards each shoulder. Also taking it back and doing the same. Find the movement that feels good to you. If you notice your spine would like some deeper twists, take left hand or right hand to your opposite knee. Opposite hand supporting you behind the back, so it doesn't matter what side you start with. As long as you visit both, that's all that matters. Switching sides, opening your shoulders to the side of the room. Good, relax. Roll out the shoulders. You can puff the chest forward, squeezing the shoulder blades towards the spine. Then draw the heads of your shoulders in towards your chest. Push your belly button towards the spine. Push your spine towards the back and tuck your chin. Inhale, lift your head, reaching the crown of your head all the way up toward the ceiling, letting your spine lengthen. And take a moment to decide what position you'd like to settle into. If your sit bones are seated, really root them into the space that is connected to the floor. If you're in a chair, like I mentioned before, allow your feet to plant on the floor, firm and solid. So there may be a pretty decent bend in the knee. But also allow your back to be supported, whether it's bringing in a cushion between you and the back of your chair, or even you and the wall, or just letting the back of your back rest on the back of your chair or the wall. If you've chosen to sit away from the wall, allow your shoulders to relax. Actually, that's everybody. Allow your shoulders to relax. But if you've chosen to sit away from the wall, allow your tailbone to roll slightly towards the back to give a little bit more length and lift in your ribs, up and away from your hips while your shoulders relax. But everyone can take this opportunity to create more space between the bottom of your earlobes and the very tops of your shoulders, letting them drag down toward the floor. Now, what are you going to do with your arms? If you feel like your arms are doing a lot of work while you're seated upright, let your hands rest at your thighs or your knees. Your palms can spread open, and allow the support of your legs to hold the support of your arms. Now, if you are lying down, allow the whole back side of your body to feel a little bit more connected to the floor. If you've got supports underneath you, adjust them so that you feel that your body is no longer tight, tense, and doing a lot of work, and allowing your body to release and relax. So those that are still seated, your spine and your core are still doing some work, and that's okay. They're meant to keep you upright. But if you do find that you need a little extra support, you can find your way to the wall or find your way to the chair, or scoot back into your chair so that you can allow the rest of your body to release and relax, letting the support of those structures behind you take some of that work away. And allow your eyes to soften. They don't have to close completely. They can just simply be looking down towards your cheekbones or down towards the floor. If you're lying down, you can be looking down towards your toes. If you are okay with letting your eyes close completely, let the eyelids soften fully shut. And before we even get into the breath, still stay a little bit more connected to the body. Notice the firm support of the ground beneath you. How many different parts of the body are in connection with the floor or in connection with a support? Let all those points sink a little deeper into the ground or those supports. If you are seated, take notice of the areas of the body that are working to keep you upright. And if you notice that they are working really, really hard, like a lot of tension, take a deep inhale. Focus it into the space that is working the hardest. And with your exhale, allow it to soften just the tiniest bit, but still keeping length throughout the spine. Bringing the element of breath into this meditation, in this full body scan. Start from the bottom, work our way up to the top. Let your inhale be that search, the query, the question. Where is it? What is it? Let the exhale be the release. With an inhale, bring your focus to your feet, finding where you feel anything or sense anything. Use your exhale to let it go. That can be tension, it could be energetic. Travel your awareness up into your ankles. Inhale. Exhale to soften. Inhale, travel your awareness into your shins, your calves. Exhale to release and let go. Inhale, bring your awareness to your knees, even the backs. Exhale to let them soften. Inhale, travel up to your thighs, your quads and hamstrings. Exhale to let them go. Traveling further up into your pelvic region, hips, glutes, lower abdominals. Exhale to let it all soften. Inhale, travel into your belly space and a little higher into your lower back. Exhale to soften your belly. Inhale into your rib cage. Feel it expand with that big breath. Exhale, let it contract. Inhale into your chest space, across the throat, across the shoulders. Exhale to relax. Starting with your right arm, inhale, bring your awareness into your right bicep and tricep. Exhale to let it go. Inhale into your right elbow. Exhale to release. Inhale into the right forearm, both sides. Exhale, let it go. Inhale into the palm of your hand, spreading it out to the fingers and the thumb. Exhale, let it go. Traveling back up the arm, inhale into your forearm, elbow, and bicep and tricep to shoulder. Exhale, relax the entire arm. Inhale, take it all the way over to the left side into bicep and tricep. Exhale, relax. Inhale into the elbow. Exhale, left elbow releases. Inhale into your left forearm. Exhale to let it go. Inhale into the left palm, letting it spread into the fingertips. Exhale, release. Inhale, full awareness to the left arm, forearm, elbow, bicep, tricep, shoulder. Exhale, let the full arm release. Traveling into the base of your throat, inhale right at the collarbone. Feel that space. Exhale, relax, even across the tops of the shoulders. Inhale into your throat space. Feel it expand with all of that air traveling in. Exhale, relax. Into the jaw, inhale, feel that space. Soften the tongue with your exhale. Bring your awareness to your lips. Are they pursed? With your exhale, soften the lips. Even if a little space comes in between, that's okay. Inhale into your cheekbones. Exhale, let them soften. Inhale into the eyes, especially the eyelids. Exhale to let them soften even more. Inhale into your eyebrows. Exhale, let them relax, loosening that space right between. Inhale into your ears for a moment. Exhale, let them relax as well. Inhale into your forehead. Exhale, continue to let it soften even more with the brow. Inhale into your scalp, connected to any strands of hair that are there. Exhale to release and relax it. And let your awareness travel back into your spine. Inhale, notice what comes up for you. Exhale, let it release as much as necessary, especially if you are lying down. You have the full support of the floor. Release into it. Continue with this breath of in, check in, out, release. Let your breath originate and escape from the nostrils. Let your breath expand through your entire body with every inhale, using your exhale to eliminate anything that needs to be released. Allow yourself to explore from within. What things do you see? What things do you hear? What other senses are picking up input? And if you'd rather just talk with yourself, take notice of the imagery that your mind is creating for you behind your closed eyes, taking yourself on that journey. Begin to deepen your breath, taking longer pulls of air in through the nose and deeper pushes of breath out of the nose. Allow your awareness to slowly return to your physical body, taking note of the journey that you just returned from, allowing some of the imagery, the messages to stay fresh in the mind while you become more aware of your senses. What sounds do you hear? What sensations are your skin receiving? You feel the heaviness of the floor beneath you, and your body fully pressed into it. While your eyes are still heavy, allow the lightest little twitch of movement to enter into your fingers and your toes. Tiniest little wiggles to slowly bring your body back into motion. Let those tiny wiggles start to turn into little curls of the fingers, opening and closing of the palms, rolling of the wrists and ankles. If you are lying on the floor, bring your knees in towards your chest, letting your arms wrap around your legs, giving yourself a hug. And if you are seated, you may do the same. Use your hands to help your knees up while you plant your feet to the floor and curl yourself into a ball, letting your hands or your arms wrap around the front of your knees or the backs of the thighs, tucking the chin in toward the chest and rounding the spine. Regardless of if you are seated or upright, let the spine lengthen. If you're seated, let your hands rest behind your back while you let both knees windshield wiper side to side. And if you're lying on your back, you may do the same. Let your knees sway to the left and right while your shoulders stay rooted to the floor. Take another inhale to stretch your legs out long. Reach your arms overhead, long, long lines of energy from fingertips to your toes. And exhale, let the arms come back down to the sides. If you are seated, you may bring your legs back in or keep them long, but if you are lying down, hug the knees back in towards your chest. Roll to either left or right. Take a moment to stay there. Eyes are remaining as heavy as possible throughout all of this. And when you're ready, eyes still heavy, allow yourself to slowly push up into an uprighted seat. Sit bones settle into your cushion, the floor, the chair, whatever it is that you prefer. If you would like, you may press your palms together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. I would like to close this practice with 3 chants of Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. With a deep inhale, let the Om escape on the exhale. Shanti. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. May all beings everywhere be happy and free. Let your eyes take on light. I want to thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate the time and the attention and the openness to share this practice and experience this together while we celebrate 3 years of Yoga in Black. This is the first time that we've been able to practice together since changing this into the podcast format, so I'm really excited to see how this goes, and I really appreciate your participation. If you enjoyed this, please let me know. If you didn't enjoy this, please let me know. I'm looking forward to bringing more opportunities like this to you all and need your feedback to really know what it is that you guys are craving. So again, thank you so much for this opportunity. Thank you for sticking it out with me here for 3 years and more to come. I truly appreciate it. I hope to see you all again soon in this type of format, but next week you will definitely get another great conversation, especially for the rest of the season. Thank you so much. Happy birthday to us! Woo! Bye, y'all.
Thanks for tuning in to this special episode of the Yoga in Black podcast. It's been an honor to bring y'all so many amazing conversations with the dopest yoga instructors and wellness professionals for the last 3 years. Leave a comment or a rating on whichever platform you're listening or watching from today, especially if you'd like to see more things like this in the future. To continue the celebration, we've got something real special coming your way, so be sure to follow our social media pages for the announcement. So here's where you can find us. Instagram, it's at yoga.inblack, and Facebook, search for Yoga in Black. You can also head to www.yogainblack.net for all other Yoga in Black needs. Next episode, you'll get to meet Tamara, also known as Tammy, Nelson. New episodes air every Tuesday. And if you'd like to be on the show, fill out our waitlist form on the website. It's in the Let's Talk section. But thanks again for all of your support. This truly couldn't be done without you.